Hey guys, my name's Christina and I chose the intervention to teach students through self-monitoring. This is a great tool to help get students involved in their own interventions, and to help them understand that their actions or lack thereof is not up to the standards of their teacher and of their teacher's classroom behavioral standards. The methods This method helps students understand the standards their teachers have and what to improve on. This could range from completing assignments to calling out and disrupting class. There are 3 self-monitoring forms that are usually used. The first one being the behavioral rating scale. This scale shows on a rank of good, fair, or poor. And what you do is you put how well did I stay in my seat, participate in class discussions, stuff like that. The second one is a behavioral checklist, and it shows I engaged in these behaviors, such as participating in group discussion, yes or no, completed all assignments, yes or no. Very simple. Then the third one is a frequency count. This one helps the students use tallies on this one saying it's usually a targeted behavior. This one says calling out or disrupting class. So they would keep a tally mark of how many times that day they disrupted class by calling out. You want to give the students these forms, and so that they can monitor themselves and give them a monitoring cue when to self-evaluate themselves. For example, tell them every time the big hand on the clock hits 12 to go ahead and evaluate themselves, or every time the teacher or myself rings a bell to evaluate themselves. The instructor needs to also make sure that they're monitoring the students and rewarding them accordingly. There's different rewards that you can do. Good example rewards for elementary students were it's a student rewards, jackpot rewards thing that I ended up filling out. It's kind of cool. It says select a friend as a study buddy to work with, select friends to sit with to complete a cooperative learning activity, be the teacher's helper for the day. Just some examples of different rewards. The older they get, obviously, the rewards change, 10 points extra credit, stuff like that. This ends up being something that we definitely want to work with our children, with our students. So on the scale, I would say that this kind of falls in between a 2 and a 3 for the main factor of being, if I had to choose one, I would say a 3, because the main factor it is a very social skills teaching activity, but it also falls into 2 because it's self-management. This is something that it's teaching them about their social skills and it's individual behavioral management. So it is a 3. However, it is self-managing. So it does collide in between kind of the 2 and the 3 range. But I would say generally it does hit the 3 because it is individual behavioral management intervention program. So that is my intervention, and I hope that one day you guys can use this with some of your trying students.